By the time a team of worried people in India lowered a cage by ropes deep down into a well, they were all desperately hoping that their efforts would work. It had already been several hours since locals reported what they saw down at the bottom to the Forest Department, who then contacted Wildlife SOS, which dispatched an emergency rescue team, and a life was on the line. The perils of open wells across Maharashtra continue to threaten the leopards. On Sunday, in a daring rescue operation that spanned around 4 hours, a team from Manakto Leopard Rescue Center, MLRC, along with the Forest Department, managed to save a scared 3-year-old female leopard, which had fallen inside a 50 feet deep well in a village near Otur, Maharashtra, around 160-odd kilometers from Mumbai. Incidentally, the same team just a week ago had rescued another leopard, which had fallen into a 30 feet deep well from the same Galanchwadi village in Otur range, making it 2 incidents within a week. On Sunday, after spotting the struggling leopard in the well, the concerned locals contacted the forest officials, who alerted the Wildlife SOS-run MLRC in Junar after a 5-member team headed by senior veterinarian Dr. Ajay Deshmukh, along with 6 forest officers, rushed to the location. Deshmukh informed that the entire operation became complicated due to the fact that the bottom of the 50-feet well was also connected to an adjoining well, and the scared and traumatized feline kept moving from one end to the other. A big setback came in when the big cat, on seeing the cage being lowered so that it could jump in it, instead panicked and hid in the narrow crevice between the 2 wells, leaving us with no option but to switch our plans. That meant someone would have to go down in the well, he said. After re-strategizing, Deshmukh and veterinary assistant Mahendra Dor, who have handled several such cases earlier, stepped into the trap cage with necessary gear, along with tranquilizing equipment, and were lowered into the well by the team. As soon as Deshmukh got a clear shot, he darted the leopard, and once the sedative began its work, the leopard was picked up and put in the trap cage, and the duo were pulled out by another cage. The operation had to be executed quickly and with lots of precautions, as such rescue operations can be dangerous and need careful planning. There was a lot of cooperation from the Forest Department in making this rescue a success, said Deshmukh. Dor shared that the leopard was brought to the MLRC for medical checkup. We are keeping her under close observation while she recuperates from this stressful experience, after which she will be released in her natural habitat. This is an all-too-familiar scenario in India. Open wells and uncovered water tanks dotting buffer areas continue to pose a threat to animals residing close by. Appropriate measures must be taken to prevent such incidents from taking place in the future, said Kartik Satyanarayan, co-founder and CEO of Wildlife SOS. According to Wildlife SOS, around 1,500 animals, including leopards, jackals, jungle cats, sambars, and hyenas, have reportedly died after falling into open wells and uncovered water tanks in the last decade, making these a growing threat to wildlife in Maharashtra. We are requesting people to sign Wildlife SOS's ongoing petition, asking concerned authorities to fence areas around open wells or cover them so that the lives of many innocent animals and people can be saved here, said a spokesperson.
If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.